Good morning. The unit I am going to discuss is about introduction to refrigeration, and the topic is about unit of refrigeration. What is unit of refrigeration? The capacity of refrigeration unit, it is generally expressed in ton of refrigeration. The ton of refrigeration is defined as the rate of removal of heat in cooling operation, which is expressed in terms of kilograms or ton of ice required per unit time, usually or a day. Unit of refrigeration. The practical unit of refrigeration is expressed in terms of ton of refrigeration, which is briefly written as TR. A ton of refrigeration is defined as the amount of refrigeration effect produced by uniform melting of 1 ton, that is 1000 kg of ice from and at 0 degree Celsius in 24 hours. 1 ton of ice, it requires 335 kilojoules per kg to melt. When this is accomplished in 24 hours, it is known as heat transfer rate of 1 ton of refrigeration, which is 1 TR, or otherwise since the latent heat of ice is 335 kilojoules per Kelvin. 1 TR is equal to 1000 into 335 kilojoules in 24 hours, in which we can calculate for 24 hours into 60 minutes, it is 232.6 kilojoules per minute. In actual practice, 1 ton of refrigeration, which is equivalent to 210 kilojoules per minute or 3.5 kilowatts. Refrigerators and heat pumps. The transfer of heat from a low temperature region to a higher temperature region, it requires special devices which are called as refrigerators. On the other hand, another device that transfers heat from a low temperature medium to a higher temperature one, it is called heat pump. Refrigeration and heat pumps are essentially same devices, but their objectives differ. But they differ only in their objectives. Where in refrigerators, the heat is transferred from cold area to warmer area for cooling purpose. As in heat pump, the heat is transferred from cold environment to warm house to heat the material. Coefficient of performance, COP. COP, it is a measure of efficiency of a refrigeration cycle or system. It is the ratio of refrigeration effect to the energy spent. Refrigeration effect is the amount of heat removal or absorbed from the substance to be cooled. The energy spent may be in the form of work in VCR or heat in VAR. VCR means vapor compression refrigeration system, and VAR, which is vapor absorption refrigeration system. The formula to calculate COP in refrigeration is desired output by input. Similarly, in heat pump, it is desired output by input, but in COP on refrigeration, it is cooling effect by work input, which is QL by W net. As for COP in heat pumps, it is heating effect by work input, which is QH by W net. In this, we can say that the coefficient of performance of heat pump, it is 1 plus coefficient of performance of refrigeration. Coefficient of performance of a refrigerator. The COP, it is the ratio of heat extracted in the refrigerator to the work done. It is also known as theoretical coefficient of performance, which is given by the formula COP is equals Q by W, where Q, it is the amount of heat extracted in the refrigerator or the amount of refrigeration produced or the capacity of a refrigerator, and W, it is the amount of work done. For 1 unit mass, COP is Q by W. Relative COP is given by actual COP by theoretical COP. The ratio of the actual COP to the theoretical COP is also known as relative coefficient of performance. Here, the coefficient of performance is reciprocal of efficiency of a heat engine. It is thus obvious that the value of COP is always greater than unity. Refrigerator and refrigerant. A refrigerator is a reversed heat engine or a heat pump which takes out heat from a cold body and delivers it to a hot body. Which is also given in second law of thermodynamics, which is also known as Clausius statement. Thus, the refrigerant is a heat carrying medium which during their cycle in a refrigerant system which absorbs heat from low temperature system and delivers it to a high temperature system. Thank you.